back to Touring Midwest. I'm Andrew, and it's been a while since my last video. Ran into some issues with the mic that I was using and the videos that I tried to make previously. There was no audio, and I just ended up totally scrapping them. And we just got back from Sturgis, and been going through some footage from there, trying to get that going. And just decided I'd switch gears and take another look at the Dryspec bags from Twisted Throttle. I did a review on these when I first got them and kind of went over a few things, and I just thought now that I've had a little bit of time to use them and work with them, it would be a good opportunity to test out the new microphone and go over kind of my top features for this bag and give you my thoughts. We've done several trips with them now, and they've been really good equipment. You know, it holds up well, and so I'll just kind of go over it. So first off, and I think I talked about this in my original video, is just a really basic feature, but the logo on the bags is retro reflective, so that's going to give you just a little bit of added visibility. It's on both sides, so no matter which way you've got the bag on, you're going to have just that little bit added security or visibility aspect. So a little bit more of a peace of mind, I guess. These pockets are pretty useless. They're not very big at all. But if you just want to stick some insurance information in there or whatever, it's going to keep them nice and dry and safe. So they are there for that. Now, one nice thing is Dryspec and Twisted Throttle really put in some nice thought in designing these bags. The inside lining here, I've got another camera mounted up here, so hopefully you can see this, is molded plastic, real flexible, but it's good to keep the bag sturdy. It works really well for that. The nice thing is, though, and I talked to the guy, they put some thought into this because the interior is white. It looks like you can see that on the camera. So the opening is pretty large, but if you had like cables in here for your cameras or anything dark, if this section wasn't white, it would be a little bit harder to see it. So they did intentionally make this a white interior, just so things would stand out a little bit more when you're trying to find them. So that's a nice aspect. Now everything is 100% waterproof when used correctly. You can submerge this thing and nothing's going to get wet. My daughter and I took a trip a while back, last year in June, and it just downpoured the whole time. I think I talked about that in my last video for this stuff too, but everything in there stayed dry. We've never had any trouble with anything getting wet when we've ridden through rain, and it's just very reliable. Other than that, the big thing is about these bags is how they connect to your bike. Now this is really a nice feature. These are the straps that it comes with. It comes with 4 of these. These are looped, and you just wrap it around whatever and run your other end through the loop, and then that's going to tighten down nice. And then these slide right into here, like so, and hold it into place. Now you can tighten up your strap like so, and it's not going to go anywhere. So let's talk about that. As soon as it comes with 4 of these straps, that style, and 1 strap like this. This is just an adjustable strap on both ends, and it's got the 2 locking loops here. And the idea here is you can just wrap it around, whatever, connect it on either end, and you're good to go. So this is the system that I've figured out works good for this type of bike. What you want to do first is just run your strap through your rack on this end. The reason I decided to start doing this was, go under here, this side's the hardest to adjust because your backrest for your passengers in the way. So you can set the bag on here and make sure it's set kind of tight. Lock in your loops. And the same thing on this side. Make sure it's pretty snug, that way you don't have to adjust it a whole lot right off the bat. So now, this is already pretty tight on the back. I can snug these straps up a little bit and the back side's tightened down. That way for the front, if you wanted to, you could order another one of those straps and then it would be real easy because you could just go from here to here, here to here, snug it down and you're good to go. But just for a little added security and peace of mind, these straps are very nice. Put the bag up here. What I like to do is start in the back because they are pretty long. You're going to run this strap through here. Just pull it nice and tight. Side. Do the same thing over here. This way you know that no matter what happens, these straps are not going anywhere because they're attached. Put your bag back over. Run your locking loop through here. Run your locking loop through here. Snap just a little bit. Now I can pull these tight. Like that. Snug it down. And you can get this so snug that your bag will not move at all. There you go. The whole bike will move with the bag now. Of course this bag is empty, but when it's full of your clothes or whatever, it's going to be even more solid. Then you simply fold up the roll bag top. And I always fold it back. And my reasoning is because I don't think water would get in anyways, but this way when it is raining, the water is going to go this way, where if you roll it this way, water could get trapped under here. And I still don't think it's going to get in the bag, but it would just sit there. So I don't know. This is just me being picky. So you roll it up like so, buckle it at both ends, snug your straps down, and you're set to go. So this is the D38. The other bag is the D28, which we talked about in the previous video. This one's open at both ends. Fill it full of your stuff. Wrap it up the same way on both ends. And then this system comes with more straps, so you're able to run it through the daisy chains and attach the two bags together, which I believe that I demonstrated in the previous video for this stuff. So I found that this bag is probably the most handy the D38. I usually stuff like a sleeping bag or something in there. This past trip I put my tent stake, or not my stakes, but my tent poles in there as well. Just because I didn't have room for them, they were too long for anything else. But I stuck the sleeping bag in there and we were good to go. So that's it. Another deeper look at the Dryspec bag from Twisted Throttle. Again, the D38. Very good bag. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I've really enjoyed using it, and it's been really nice to know, to have that peace of mind that everything that's inside there is going to stay nice and dry. So that's about it. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. We'll catch you on the next video from Touring Midwest.